Life is wild, isn't it? Being caught between two worlds, both so different yet so alike. A Central African and a Black American. Two labels, but really, is there a difference? The generational curses, the spiritual castration, they hang heavy over both. In our quest to become beacons of light, we must remember the shadows our brilliance can cast. The story in Kendrick Lamar's studio album, To Pimp a Butterfly, taught me a very important lesson. Conflict.
Remember, you was conflicted, misusing your influence. Sometimes I did the same.
The inner battles we fight, as well as the external struggles imposed by the world, has made struggle a way of life for so many of us. The internal conflicts, such as survivor's guilt for making it out, the burden of wanting to uplift your environment as you've uplifted yourself, and the weight of generational curses. Then there are the external ones: discrimination, cultural erasure, economic inequality, and global displacement. The list can go on. This isn't all about struggle, however. Kendrick's album made me reflect on my own life. For years, I've carried an ever-brewing storm inside myself, asking, who am I really? What do I want, and do I even deserve this life that I live? I was blessed to have both my parents in my life. My mother born in America and my father born in Cameroon. Both intimately knew struggle, but expressed it in such different ways. One raised me to feel empowered, speaking life into me, ensuring I had even if they went without. The other made sure I understood how harsh the world could be, instilling respect, humility, and showing me how lucky I was to have what I did. They didn't live together, however. I bounced between their households, each one carrying its own skeletons. Their guilt, their shame, their imposter syndrome, and their people-pleasing flow straight into me. And just like Kendrick, I've been left standing in the middle of it all, trying to figure out where I belong. My life has been a less than elegant dance between the following contradictions: belonging versus alienation, strength versus fragility, comfort versus struggle, love versus loneliness, light versus darkness. The thing is, these battles aren't fought between people, rather expressed through people. We're all vessels for the forces at play, agents in this sort of tug-of-war between what is and what could be. For the longest time, I felt like I had to be the world's counterbalance. If no one else brought life and hope to a situation, then I would. But conversely, if the world around me felt peaceful, I'd carry the chaos within. Through this long journey, I've come to realize something very profound. Life isn't about picking sides, it's about learning to exist within the spectrum of opposing forces. Light and darkness, strength and fragility. They're not here to tear us apart, but to teach us balance. Every triumph casts a shadow of pain. Every heartbreak carries a seed of growth. These dualities don't diminish us, they enrich us, making us more resilient and deeply human. The goal isn't to conquer these conflicts, but to accept and integrate them, allowing them to shape us without losing ourselves. This is the war within. It's not one we fight to win, but one we learn to live with, embracing all that we are, light, shadow, and everything in between. I want this video to serve as my New Year's resolution. One, to not let my past experiences define who I am today or will be in the future. I hope you got something from this. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. This is the kind of videos I want to make in the future, and you're definitely going to be seeing more of in 2025. I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year.
You might destroy, I feel like Hercules, I'm strong, but I can't get out of one. I can't get out this one. And you got me stuck in a pickle. Oh yeah, oh yeah.